Okay, we live in the crib, vibing with Veto. I got to give you a dope ass introduction.
I'm crying.
So we gonna go mogul, manager. You done put people on. You always in the presence of greatness. That's why you're so great. From being around Mike Will to the 21 Savages. You got your own artists and stuff like that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna let you introduce yourself.
What's up? It's Anissa. A lot of people call me Nii Nii.
For sure. For sure. And you stamping vibing with Veto?
Yep.
That's what's up.
Yep.
That's what's going on. 2024, man. I know you had artists in the past and stuff like that, but you're pushing a specific artist. You want to tell the people who you're behind?
Yeah, Big Brat signed a Boominati Slaughter Gang.
For sure. How did you let's talk about your upbringing and like how did you get into the music? Because you've been around like a long time. I remember seeing you around 2-9 back in the day and shit like that too as well. So tell the people your story.
Well, I went to Clark Atlanta, so let me throw that out there.
Shout out to Clark Atlanta, CAU.
So actually my freshman year, I got an internship at Def Jam through Bill Evans. I have to shout him out too because he really got me in the door. And Amber Grimes. But yeah, like I got an internship at Def Jam with Amber Grimes. And we were working with Boo, Akon's brother. Okay. So yeah, Boo Vision was just like, really getting off the ground, and he had a partnership with Def Jam. For sure. And that kind of like really got me in the door and just opened up my eyes to a whole new world and like, the ins and outs of the industry. Right. Being able to be around executives and really see like, what they really do. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So when you got that internship, was it already like instilled in you that it's like, all right, I want to go into management, or were you just trying to like do something else within like, just being within the company, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I actually went to Clark for PR. Like when I started, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be a PR major. So like, I'm not really one of those people that like switched a whole bunch of majors to kind of figure it out. I went into Clark knowing I wanted to do PR. I really didn't even know much about it. I kind of just knew like they play behind the scenes because growing up, like my mom used to like get me to do a lot of stuff. So like I did the acting classes, I did the singing, I did the dancing, like I did all of that, and I kind of just knew I didn't want to be in front of the camera too much. Right.
Yeah.
So for sure. PR just felt good and like felt like something I could like resonate with.
Yeah, for sure. So, you from Atlanta or nah? You from Cali?
No, yeah, I grew up in LA. Yeah, but I grew up here too. So
so when did you move down here?
High school.
Okay. Yeah, so you went to what high school?
I went to Tri-Cities and I went to Banneker.
Okay. South side. Yeah. All right, that's what's up. So, all right, so you started the internship. You already knew your passion, your purpose, and stuff like that. So
I'll say kinda.
In a sense. Yeah. So when would you say you got your first opportunity that was like, all right, this lit, this where we headed?
Really, I will say that Def Jam because like, for sure, it showed me a lot, and like. Boo used to like come in because at the time he was A&R too, like a VP A&R or something like that. So he used to come in like playing Watch the Throne and like playing like Rihanna and like all this stuff. So like I'll be sitting, like in my little area and just hearing stuff, and I'm like, what the
exclusive?
Can I cuss?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
right.
Like I couldn't because at the time, well, I'm a big Kanye fan, but at the time, like Kanye was like,
everything. Yeah, he was like,
he linked up with Jay. It was like, what?
Facts.
So like Boo coming in and like really hearing that, and like, like Amber used to be having me help her with like her expense reports and stuff like that. Damn. And just like seeing like all like these big budgets and I was just like, wow, like this is something I gotta be.
That shit is crazy. So like seeing all of that, right? And of course, all work is not hard work when you're doing something you love. Yeah. But would you say like, damn, this shit is a lot? I ain't know it was like gonna be like this much.
Yeah. It started really opening up my eyes to like, it's a lot of moving parts in this. It's not just going to studio, break a record, break a record and whatever. It's really like moving parts, like working on the album for months, like production, you know what I mean? Like wants and needs of the artists, like what they need, where they need to be, or you know what I mean? Just seeing like all the moving parts kind of just showed me like this is some real deal stuff. Like
that shit is crazy.
Yeah. So I always thank Amber. Like I love you, Amber, because she like really put me in a place to like see a lot of stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah,
I see her doing her thing too as well. I met
Absolutely.
her a couple of times, and I saw she was on another podcast. So when you just said her name, I was like, okay, I seen her on this other podcast.
yeah,
I forgot the name of the
she do a
podcast,
lot of
but
podcasts
yeah,
and stuff. Yeah.
damn, that's what's up. That's what's up. So in
Yeah.
terms of like, let's go back to what you were saying in terms of it's a lot of moving pieces to make
Yeah.
things move. What would you say the most important piece of that to to make an artist take off would be what?
I would say, because I feel like it changes.
Right.
But I would say right now would be the artist being locked in with themselves and like really knowing what their community wants. Like it's all about building a community right now. Like
Right.
once you have those fans, like you gotta feed them. You know what I
Right,
mean? Keep
right.
feeding them what they want. Like
Right.
you know, we could take a book out of like Gucci or even like Lil Baby, Kodak, like they feed. You know what I mean?
Facts,
Like
facts.
I feel like Lil Baby kind of hasn't been feeding as much lately, but I feel it. Like he probably
Yeah.
trying to get in his bag. You
Yeah,
know
he's
what
trying
I mean?
to, when you making that much money and you moving around and
Yeah.
stuff, traveling, I mean, he probably ain't have no time for his family. You know what I'm saying? So,
Exactly,
I
yeah.
mean, we still human at the end of the day. So,
Yeah.
baby probably like, man, I got all this money. Let me chill for
Let
a
me-
little bit.
yeah.
And then let me, he probably
Enjoy.
gonna pop out
You
with like
gotta
an
enjoy
album.
your stuff too. Like
Yeah,
you know
facts.
what I mean?
Do you ever get a chance to enjoy yourself? Because you work your ass off. Like,
Yeah.
so when do you get a chance to say, hey, I'm gonna take some time for myself?
I do like
Right.
on my personal level.
Yeah.
Like some days I might just sit at home all day, like
Yeah, facts,
catch
facts.
up on shows and stuff like
Facts.
that. I did say this year I was gonna like take a good trip though. Like
That's
I
hard.
haven't really just took a trip for myself. It kind of just been like, work
Yeah,
stuff.
work.
But yeah, like I do. I on my personal time I will
Yeah.
take some time to.
I
Just,
saw you had posted on your Instagram. I think Instagram or Twitter. You was like, all right, it's no. I think it was like the end of the year, and you was like, this is your time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You was like, the labels, they're closed. Hey, don't hit me up until next year.
yeah,
basically.
like pretty much. It's
And they
'cause
still was hitting your ass up
they
too.
still and I was still getting work done too because like
Right.
Brad dropped a Christmas record and
yeah,
like
that shit was
just-
hard, by the way, too.
Yeah,
I think I had
appreciate you.
commented under there
Yeah, I
too.
think-
Yeah,
I think you
yeah.
did.
I think that's when you were like, I need to come sit on the couch. I was like,
Yeah.
all right, say less.
Yeah.
That's
So
dope.
yeah, so I was still kind of like working and just like putting the marketing behind that and stuff. So yeah, I even though I said that, I kind of
still
just
was
wanted
working.
people to understand
I know
like
you was still working. I know you.
yeah,
just like respect my
relax.
time. Respect my time a little bit. Yeah,
like
for
and
sure.
people need to be with their family and like enjoy
Facts.
their time. Like
Facts.
it is not the time for that. I feel like those last 2 weeks of the year is like let's get back to
Pivotal,
like grounded.
get
You know what I
grounded.
mean?
You know what I mean? Because it's
Yeah.
like it's time to like reflect on your year. You know what I'm saying? And like, what
Yeah.
will you do different the next year, or
Next
or
year.
what you gonna do the same to like
Yeah, that worked.
Yeah,
you know what I
facts,
mean?
facts,
It's like
facts.
a reflection.
So how has it been working with Brad? You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like she signed to Metro Boomin and 21 Savage.
Yeah, so it's a joint.
Damn, that shit
relationship.
crazy. So like,
Yeah.
I know you was already kind of like in that lane, like you kind of already knew Savage and shit like that. So how
Yeah.
was like, did he come to you and say, hey, I want to sign her, or you just was pitching like the music, or like how did that work? Like how did you even link up with Brad?
Right. So no, Savage didn't.
Okay.
Meezy is like my friend. Like that's my brother. You know what I mean? That's my phone.
It's all good. You good?
But yeah, like it was Meezy, like more so that took Brad to Savage, Metro,
Right.
and me. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like as soon as Meezy like discovered Brad, which was on Instagram, she wasn't even dropping music or nothing like that. She was just uploading these trillers.
Okay.
And like shit was fire. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So Meezy, when he finds something, he like lock in on
Shout
it.
out to
Like,
Meezy, man.
Yeah, shout out to
He used to be a
Meezy.
rapper too back in the day.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like when Meezy lock in on something, like he gonna watch it like 100 times.
Facts.
He gonna like really deep dive in it. So, he found Brad and he was just sending me Brad videos like, man,
Yeah.
she's so hard. Like I'm about
Yeah.
to sign her, and I'm like, for real, like who managed her? Like, and he like nobody. I don't think she got a manager. And I'm like, well, cool. Like we gonna see.
Yeah,
because I'm
facts.
all about vibes too. So
Yeah.
like I just wanted to make sure me and Brad was gonna gel. Like you know what I mean? You gotta make sure stuff is cohesive. Like I don't force nothing. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
facts.
So
That's the best way to be though. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Going off vibes. Yeah.
So Meezy not flew. He actually drove down to Chattanooga because it's like an hour and a half away.
Okay.
So he drove down to Chattanooga.
That's where she from?
Yeah,
Chat, the chat? All
Yeah,
right.
she from Tennessee.
Okay.
So he drove down there and was like, locking in with her, putting it in the studio. And he started just sending well, I'm gonna say I guess because he got to fully explain, but
Right.
he started sending Brat to like Metro and Savage, and they both was like they wanted to sign her. So
Damn.
yeah,
That shit crazy to get a stamp like that.
yeah, right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so how long of the time frame was that before she got signed? Like, cause I know
Like a month.
all of this shit happened in a month.
Yeah, like I want to say he found her in August of 22, September, like the whole month, like from August to September. She was like, you know, trying to figure it out because she had other deals on the table as well.
Oh, for real?
So other people wanted to sign her.
Right.
So, you know, just courting her, like Measy courting her, bringing her to Atlanta, had her put up in a hotel for like weeks.
Damn.
She was just locking in with Metro, like locking in with Sin, Harold,
Yeah,
like
facts.
just kind of like being around, you know, the group.
Yeah, facts.
And everybody was liking her, everybody was fucking with her, and in like a month, October, she got signed, and then like on Savage's birthday, they both gave her chains. You know what I mean? So
on his birthday. Man, that's a selfless ass act right there.
What?
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's your birthday. You like, man, fuck it. I'm gonna just, I'm gonna share the wealth with somebody and put somebody else on.
Yeah.
That say a lot about 21 Savage.
Man,
you know what I'm
and
saying?
Metro.
And Metro,
I mean?
facts. How is it being around like all of this greatness? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, does that like inspire you? Like, how does that inspire you rather? Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's very inspiring. Like, I actually went to Clark, but Metro went to Morehouse. So, like, my sophomore year, I want to say Metro was a freshman, and we was hanging around B. Wright. Because B. Wright had a suite at Morehouse, and everybody used to come through there. Honestly, that's how I know everybody. Like, Mike Will, Sonny, like, 2-9, like, everybody used to just go to B. Wright suite.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Smoke, chill, drink, like, turn up. We go turn up at the parties, like, whatever. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Metro was a freshman and we was hanging out with B. Wright. So to see Metro from like there to now is like.
Did you like when you met Metro, was he making beats at the time?
He was, but I didn't know that. I just thought he was a student. You know what I mean?
Damn.
So as I started like hearing certain music, I would hear Metro tag because he had a different tag. It wasn't the tag that he got now. I can't remember like, what it was, but I used to be hearing Metro and I kind of just put two and two together like, do he make beats? Like, you know what I mean? And then I started finding like he signed a Future and like all this other stuff. So
damn, like it's so crazy because it seemed like again like everybody was friends and shit like that, and like everybody's going up. Like that says a lot about like because I always say this the slogan. It's like your tribe is your vibe. You feel what I'm saying? The people 100%. That's a gem again. Your tribe is your vibe. Like, you know what I'm saying? The people that you're around could either make or break you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And seeing all of y'all go up at the same time, if not like, you know, maybe a couple months or like a year after, that says a lot about y'all.
Nah, I'm just grateful to be able to be around it. You know what I mean? Facts. Like, I don't take none of it for granted. Like, you know, everybody got their own timing, like you said. Like, it might not be right now, it might not be tomorrow, but everybody got their own timing. So to see that as well just keeps me motivated. Like, let me keep going because I know, you know what I mean? The blessing coming. Like, you know what I mean?
Man, that's dope as hell. What are some of like, I say some like gems that like, I say Mega Meezy has given you, you know what I'm saying? In terms of like, because he's a very successful manager as well. You know what I'm saying?
Loyalty. Like, the biggest thing Meezy has taught me, like, it don't matter, like, what your artist going through. It don't matter nothing. Like, if you see the vision or if y'all locked in, like, you got to stay locked in with your people. You know what I mean? Like, and that's one thing Meezy is big on, like, staying locked in with people that he know gonna get the job done, that he know gonna have his back. Like, you know what I mean? So I will say loyalty is, like, one of the biggest things he's taught me or told me or, you know what I mean, showed me. Yeah, he big on that.
Yeah. Is this, I'm gonna ask you this because you all the way in the industry. Like, is the industry, like, kind of, like, weird, like, in terms of, like, vibes and shit like that for real? Like, so, 100. And again, I ain't trying to throw Cat Williams in this shit, but, like, he kind of, like, man, that shit kind of, like, scarred me. I'm like, damn, hearing all these stories, I'm like, bro, the industry is like, because this all we think about, you know what I'm saying? Whether you rapping or podcasting or whatever, you think about going to that next level.
Absolutely.
And it's all about leveling up, and you're going to have to, like, meet people in this shit to kind of, like, it's a connect, like, you got to connect with people. Yeah. And hearing that, I'm like, bro, goddamn, like, you know what I'm saying? Hollywood and...
It gets weird. It gets weird. And I could even say for myself, like, I might have contributed to some weird shit sometimes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can take accountability for that.
Right.
But it do get weird. Like, and I try my best to, like, stand on 10 and, like,
yeah, facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like, do the right thing
Right.
and have ethics in this shit. Because there's a lot of unethical shit that be going on. Like,
Facts.
You'll never see in corporate or the real corporate world. Like, you know what I mean?
The shit that you see in the music business.
Yeah, like, it's a lot of unorthodox shit.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? So I just try to be mindful of that as well. Like,
how do you stay grounded in this shit though? Like and stay like yourself and have like the humility and you know what I'm saying that you normally have like every day when you know that you're in a business where it can sometimes like be a little grindy type shit.
I just never wanted to like I like clean name, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
facts.
I got a clean name in the industry.
Facts.
I like I said, I could take accountability for attributing to some weird shit here and there, but like
facts.
I try to like keep my name clean. I don't do dirty business. Like I try to like right all my wrongs, like and stuff like that. So I feel like that helps keep me grounded and just like being around my family. Like I talk to my mom all the time. I talk to my dad. Like you know what I mean? They don't play, so they not gonna have me out here looking weird or doing if I do something, they gonna be like, you tripping. They gonna talk
to you about it.
Yeah, like
see, having parents like that, like that's great. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of folks, like I feel like they weren't raised like that. You know what I'm saying? They were just kind of raised in survival.
You said it.
Raised in survival. Like I gotta take from you to, you know what I'm saying? And it don't really gotta be like that.
It don't.
You know what I'm saying? But again, in this business, it's like, bro, folks run off with your money, folks run off. Like it's just, bro, you just never know like what you getting into. You know what I'm saying? So like that's really honorable to have people like that in your corner. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it. Like, you know, like you said, a lot of people raised in survival. Thank God, like, I seen some shit. Yeah, we all been through some shit as a child.
Facts.
You know what I mean? But I didn't have to, like, you know, rob Peter to pay Paul. Like, or my parents didn't have to do that either. And if they did, I didn't see it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't come from that. My family, like, you know, they're grounded as well.
Yeah. So, That's lit. Damn, okay. So, Brat, she's taking off and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, like, how do you pick like artists aside from vibes? How do you pick artists that you want to work with, or is she gonna be the only person that you'll be working with for a little minute? And you know,
I will say, female wise, probably so. Just because like the game's so like with the females, it's like they all watching each other, so it's like
damn.
I don't never want to feel like I'm contributing to like this female like this one over here doing this, and now she feel like she copying. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
like,
get what you're saying.
I don't want to contribute to that, even though I must say, like, I did want to manage Anicia at one point in time.
Yo, she hard, bruh.
Yeah,
she hard. She got that BRB song.
Yeah,
bro. When I seen the video, I was like, yeah, she gonna blow up.
Yeah, like I did, like I told her that, like, you know what I mean. If it would have, if we could have made it make sense, like I definitely wouldn't mind helping her, cause she in her own lane. Like,
facts.
I
like her voice. I like her voice and shit. Her swag. My brother did her tattoos and shit. Like,
oh, that's hard.
Yeah, Hefe on her. Shout out to my brother, man. But yeah, like when I heard the song, I was like, she out of here, bro.
She out of here. And Caribou. Like, I love Caribou too.
Yeah. I haven't heard like a lot of music. I heard their little song I think they have a song together in a video together. I heard that, but I haven't really heard like a lot from Caribou, so I'm gonna check her out too as well.
I think she being real strategic, and cause she's dropped a couple songs. But I think she being strategic, which I fuck with. You know what I mean? Like, cause we kind of on the same type of vibe. Like, Metro did not want Brat to like be dropping a whole bunch. You know what I mean?
Damn. Okay.
So like, I kind of feel like what they're doing, like they kind of trying to like preserve her and keep her fresh, which I fuck with it. Yeah.
Is it a project coming this year from Brat?
It's been talks. You know what I mean? It's been talks. Metro's supposed to executive produce her project, so
that's hard.
Even if it's like an EP first and then like, you know, her project come, like we want to give Metro his space to like be creative and like really see the vision for her. So we not rushing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he got stuff coming like with Future, and Savage just dropped.
Yeah, Savage dropped 2 days ago.
Yeah,
man, that album hard. I would say that's probably like And again, I listen to Savage, and I don't want to say this, but I think that's his best body of work.
Man,
in my opinion,
saying it.
I like the beats. I like the selection of songs. You know what I'm saying? Like I like the whole rollout with the movie that's coming this summer. Seeing what's that dude's name? That's playing him in the movie.
Donald Glover.
Bruh,
that's
like
hard.
You had.
I think he helped like produce it.
Facts.
Yeah.
But every project that Savage come out with is like different. It's off the wall. You had Morgan Freeman on one fucking project. Like, bro, like I don't know. Like Savage just got like some good people. He got some good people around him, bro. Like for real.
Yeah, the growth. Just to see the growth in Savage has been like amazing. Like he giving us bars. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he rap different now too. Like he rap the same, but he it's growth. More metaphors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and I was saying this earlier today because I seen like the Martyr bus like pass, and it had the sticker on it like the American Dream, like the movie.
Hard.
Yeah,
I haven't even seen it.
I seen that today, and I was like, bro. To be honest, I would say Savage is probably one of the biggest artists we have in Atlanta right now.
Speak on it.
I'ma just say that, like, you know what I'm saying. This is not because you here. I'm just keeping it a bean. Like Savage probably like one of the biggest artists that we've had in Atlanta.
Speak on it
for the young generation.
Yeah, I feel like Thug had his momentum going.
Yeah,
facts. They kind of stopped that.
Facts. Thug's still the biggest. He like Prince or some shit.
I feel like they stopped his momentum. Like. To elevate more with his situation. You know what I mean? So I definitely think like in the space we in Atlanta right now, he's the biggest. Like
I mean, and then he's so like I would say strategic. Like they drop like perfect timing. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you never know when a Savage project is dropping or what they're gonna do behind it. But it's always something that's crazy.
We don't even know. No,
right? No, y'all don't. Yeah.
We don't. I'm keeping it a buck.
Yeah, I'm saying.
We was looking at the internet too. Like, oh shit, he dropping. Man. We know he was working. You know what I mean?
Facts.
But we didn't know when. We didn't know it was gonna be a big movie.
Facts.
Like we didn't know.
Did you get to go to the tour with him and Drake? How was that? Like you met? I know you probably be around Drake, but how is that shit like?
I've been around Drake, but the crazy thing is, like, I always like miss him or something.
Damn.
Like, I've never like shook hands with Drake or
that's crazy.
Nothing like that. Yeah, but we definitely have been in the same rooms. But it was dope. Like it was real dope. Like. Just to see like the magnitude of production Drake put into his shit too was like real dope. Like he don't play like backstage, move out the way, Drake coming through.
So
everybody
it's like that for real. Like he got
that. He moving, like 100 black trucks pulling up. Like
so Drake Drake really like the biggest.
Really like that.
That's crazy.
He really like that. I will say like he moving like how he's supposed to move as. Him, like, man. You know what I mean?
Being in these circles though, man, like Nii Nii, like you gonna go up though, like real shit. It's like, and I think I give you your flowers a lot,
sure.
You know what I'm saying? But face to face, like I want to tell you that, like you really doing some shit that a lot of people dream about doing. You know what I'm saying? You're around some people that people dream about working with. So you know what I'm saying? When you around great people, you can only be great. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I wanted to give you your flowers on vibing with Veto, man. Top 5. Let's go top 5. Who's your top 5 people that you listening to right now? It could be girls or guys.
Savage, Anicia. I'm definitely blasting her shit.
For sure.
Who else? I have to say like V's.
Okay.
Like V's project over the summer, like he had that.
Yeah, for sure.
Ganger, like I really fuck with Ganger.
I see a lot of people, man. He be having his shows lit too. Man,
and I missed the one out here. I was kind of sick.
Yeah.
But I will say like V's is up there. Skilla Baby.
Yeah, he hard too.
Skilla, yeah.
I like Rob 49 too.
Got some shit. So hopefully like soon we could bring that. Out. Damn, but
that's hard.
Yeah, like Skilla.
You got one more. This got to be the one.
Dang, who else? I'm gonna say Nicki Minaj, just cause like
facts.
You know what I mean, like
facts. She put out a project last year too. Like at the end of the year, and it's like, come on, it's Nicki, bro.
Yeah,
like, that shit. I think it said it was like at 1 billion streams or some crazy shit. The numbers
crazy, like, bruh. Her fans are loyal.
Man, I'm gonna say this, man. I wish we could have got music from her and Cardi, man. That's Cardi. Like I wish they like, man. they both great. You know what I'm saying?
are.
Like, so
They
I'm like,
are.
bro, like that would have just been like amazing.
It would have been
Imagine
amazing.
a tour.
I feel like one day it can still happen. I'm not taking that away. You know what I mean? Like growth and like, experience shit will really bring people back together. So I think that it might be a slim chance that they might.
I hope.
But honestly, I be thinking the same thing of Lil Kim and Nicki, and they still have yet to kind of like patch it up. So I have high hopes for it though. You know what I mean? Like, just keep it like we seen Gucci and Jeezy
and Gucci and T.I.
Last
year, I think this was in November. I think Gucci had a show here, and he brought Tip on stage.
Yep, and they went crazy when he came out because everybody know like.
I feel like, man, like people can mend their differences. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that as a fan, you know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause, like I love music, bro. And I feel like a lot of this shit just be like, come on, bro. It's pouring into like the shit that we really want. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man. So hopefully we get
the people what they want.
Facts,
you know what I mean?
Facts. So we gonna say on Vibing with Veto, we hope that Nicki and Cardi can drop something or go on tour. A tour would be fucking amazing.
Amazing. You know, Cardi B has never toured.
Huh?
Never toured. It's crazy, right?
What?
Yeah,
she never went on tour?
Never went on tour. I think she's done like little like, you know what I mean?
Shows here and there,
yeah,
like,
but she's never been on a tour. So
imagine that.
Man, I was thinking that because Nicki about to go on tour. I'm like, what if she be like, oh, Cardi B opening up?
Bruh. Or they just do a tour together. That shit would be fucking crazy. Them tickets will sell out in a day. Like minutes probably. Like, you know what I mean? Because that's going to be big. But Cardi do need to drop another album. I will say that. I fuck with Cardi. In terms of artists that I'm rocking with Burna Boy right now.
Okay.
Burna Boy hard, bruh.
Burner is hard. I will admit though, I've never really like
sat down and listened,
dived in. Like he got some shit though.
You got to.
He got some shit.
He got a show coming. Like I think he's on tour, so he gonna be here March. Okay. I gotta go to that shit.
Yeah,
I'm on some Afrobeat shit right now. Like I've been on Wizkid EP. Man, you heard that new EP? That EP hard. EP hard. Now he dropped 4 songs. So I've been on some.
What's his big song though? Like what?
I think he had the Big Mood song. He had the song with Tim's too. Okay. As well. Okay. I forgot the. Yeah. This.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
yeah,
I know him.
Yeah, so Wizkid hard. I just be really on
know what, like the Afrobeats. First of all of it is fire. Right. But like I'll hear some shit and I won't really know the artist, but like I'll Shazam him and be like, let me add this.
Yeah, facts.
So like I'll hear it, but I won't really know.
I feel like that's like I feel like that's like electric music. Type. It speaks to your soul.
It does.
It make you feel happy.
And the beats are just
I don't know why. I just be feeling like I'm in a good ass mood when I listen to Afrobeat. So I try to for sure. Man, so I want you, if you can, you know what I'm saying, being that you're on Vibing with Veto, to give like up and coming artists like some gems, you know what I'm saying, and just some inspiration. Yeah. Because you've been where they were, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what would you tell up and coming artists?
Keep going. Like, you know, it don't stop. Like you gonna feel every emotion in this shit. And I take that from Nipsey. Cause like Nipsey has said something like, man, I done felt every emotion in this shit. Like every single one, you know what I mean? Like, so it's like you just gotta go through it, feel it, you know what I mean? Don't ignore it, because that's how feelings get suppressed. And you get depressed, and you know what I mean? Like, you gotta really feel it, sit in it, and keep pushing, keep moving. Like, it don't stop. So yeah, like that's something that always stuck with me with Nipsey. Like, cause in my head I knew like I felt everything in this, but when he said it, I'm like, dang, I have cried, I have been mad, I have been sad. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, man, that's what I say. You gonna feel every emotion, but you gotta go through it and keep pushing. Right.
Did it take you a while to get into the game too, even though you were doing like your internships and everything? Like, did it, or was it just like, all right, cool, I did this move and then now I'm here? Like, how long did it take you?
I will say probably like a good 5 years, because, and that's like 5 years of me like
going
grinding,
crazy. Going
like,
crazy.
I even have like regret sometimes about like how I spent my time at Clark, only because like I was so outside, like,
yeah, facts.
as far as like in the industry, like
Yeah,
going to
facts.
this event, that I didn't even really do campus life.
Yeah,
like
facts.
you feel me?
Right,
Like
right.
I ain't pledged. Like I
Damn.
ain't like.
Was
dude,
it something you wanted to do? Did you want to play?
I thought about it.
Okay,
for sure. I
for
would have
sure.
been a Delta.
Well, okay,
You know what I mean?
okay.
If
Shout
I
out
really
to the Deltas.
just went there with it,
Yeah,
I
facts.
definitely would have stepped with the Deltas.
Facts.
But like I just felt like I missed out on a lot of like college shit, like just like focusing on this. You know what I mean? So that is something that sits with me. Like, dang, I ain't really like just was on campus like hanging with the kids. I was out with.
You trying to, but look, but you put in your 10,000 hours. You know what I'm saying? I feel like every great person has to put in 10,000 hours before they can be great at something. Yeah. So I mean, you definitely on your way.
And even within saying that too, I will say like, I still don't feel like I'm where I'm gonna be. Yeah, you know what I mean. I ain't gonna say suppose where I'm going to be. Yeah, like I don't feel like I'm there yet. Like I feel like it's so much more I need to do. It's so much more I need to see. You know what I mean? Facts. Like so, I say 5 years of me like wanting to step out on my own because like I've worked with like firms or like PR firms or like stuff like that, but I've never like sat in an office or had a 9 to 5. Like, you know what I mean? So the 9 to 5 that I did have, I quit it in 2015 to start my own shit, and that's like no money. Like I was really tripping, to be honest. Like I don't suggest that.
Yeah,
like,
right. People gonna hear this. People gonna hear this. Like, man, I'm about to quit my job tomorrow.
Like don't do that. Yeah, because I was
without having a plan, rather, right?
I had a plan.
Okay.
I had a plan. Okay. I knew I was about to start my PR firm, Stamped. Like, that's when I started Stamped in 2015. So sure. I knew what I was about to do, but I was not getting no money for real. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm sitting at home living with my mom.
Yeah, facts.
Like, damn, why the fuck did I... Yeah, why did I quit my job? But then, facts. You know, keep pressing and... You know, shit to work out.
For sure. Man, thank you, man. I appreciate you for stopping by, vibing with Veto. Tell the people where they can find you.
Yeah, Instagram, Nii Nii. That's NIIINIII. It's 3 I's. So
they gonna rewind this shit about 3 times. Like,
right. Right. Nii Nii on Insta, and then Nii Nii said it on Twitter. Yeah, that's pretty much what I be on Twitter and Instagram.
For sure.
Yeah.
Hey, man, it's been another episode vibing with Veto. Hey, y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment. We gone.